for joining us on this cold Thursday. It feels like it's getting repetitive saying cold and then Thursday.
Cold, sunny, same thing every day.
Rinse and repeat forecast. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. There we go.
Gonna be a little rude today. I'm fighting a cough, so I got hot tea today too. So
Yeah, he's
sorry to be rude, guys, but yeah,
he's pulling out all the stops today. But don't worry, I'll try to talk as much as possible, and then I'll let.
You're good at that.
Ryan
you know, is good at that.
Like I said, I'm most likely to talk about a subject for way too long. My producers here would certainly agree because there's been times where I think I was slated for like 4-minute full weather, and I did a 5-minute full weather.
I believe that.
Same thing with, hey, I'm not the only one. Apparently, our morning producer says Jordan does the same thing. And if you check the time bar on his full weathers, he's been consistently around 4:15, 4:20. That's not even considering the weather chat. And he's slated in the mornings for 3:15, 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So I'm not the only one, just saying.
When I was in a couple mornings ago, they put him in at 3 minutes and 45 seconds now because he always goes over.
Oh, yeah.
So now they just account for it.
Oh, yeah. They're accounting for it, and he's still doing it. But, hey, just saying. But anyway, let's get right into what we're going to talk about today on this Thursday edition of Storm Team 5 Plus. We'll do a regional weather update. We'll go into a national weather update. And Nathan has a little surprise that he wants to talk about in there. Yeah. It's a pretty interesting one, and it kind of relates to the weather that Florida will see this weekend. We got Forecast the Facts, a new segment. I kind of inspired by something I've seen on social media, and we'll kind of talk about it when we get there. And then Forecast Feud, something we've done before, and we've added some pretty cool graphics for that one. So let's get right into our regional weather update today. Live look into Oshkosh, where we're looking out over Lake Winnebago. One of the only days where we can actually see across the lake. You can kind of see those wind turbines on the eastern shore of Lake Winnebago, especially over. Oh, it looks like we are. Hold on. Aha.
Oh, because we're on Metrics 3 probably.
Yeah, there we go. Yep, we're good. All right. So we can see some of the wind turbines over on the eastern shore. Looks like we had a little bit of open water out there on Lake Winnebago. But you had the lake report yesterday. What was it, like 10 inches?
Winnebago, you're saying? 22.
22. So it must have been
around 22 or 19.
So it's probably more towards the end of the lake, because this is where we have that current that kind of comes out of the Fox River into Lake Winnebago. So this usually tends to not freeze over pretty well.
Right.
But yeah. Either way, that, like we mentioned in our ice report yesterday, is that it's not the measurement across the lake. That's just in that one spot. So you got to just watch out for these kind of patches like that are open water. Temps right now are in the single digits and teens this afternoon. One of our first time talking about teens for temperatures, and sometime holding on to 8 though for you and Ant to go. Past 24-hour temperature change, it's interesting to me that this is considered warmer than yesterday. Yes, it is.
Listen, we're gonna take that 4 to 5 degrees.
Yeah, we're gonna take those wins so we can get them.
That's a win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's as the kids are saying nowadays. That's a dub in the chat, boys.
Yeah. What was what was the one Jade told us today? The new term.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was such a good one too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send her a text while you're running through this quick.
Okay,
I'm curious.
We'll see if she responds. She tends to not respond very quickly. Sorry, Jade. Sorry, Jade. I'm trying to slander you there, but it's kind of the truth. Winds today are not bad. They're out of the north, 5 to maybe as high as 15 miles per hour. That's why, besides the sunshine, temperatures have warmed up today. Wind chills are hardly a factor. They're in the positives for most of us, which is a good thing. But it's not going to last long. We're likely heading back down below zero again tomorrow. In terms of our sky conditions, we're seeing sunshine, a few clouds starting to build, though, out in central and north central Wisconsin. So do plan on an increase in clouds today, and we could see a passing flurry in some of those clouds. Is it something we have to worry about? No, probably not. Here's an hour-by-hour forecast showing an increase in clouds. Temperatures will likely drop into the positive single digits this evening, and then actually once again land around zero for an overnight low. A little bit of a warmer overnight period, but certainly not where we should be for this time of year. Evening clouds and flurries. Low temperature, I have us at -1 in Green Bay. Other spots, especially the Lakeshore, will bottom out in the lower single digits. So it just really depends on where you're at tonight. Futurecast wind chill does show teens and 20s below zero for tomorrow morning on the wind chill, just because that wind will start to pick up tonight out of the north between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Here's Futurecast. I want to grab it. I forgot to put pause points. I'm dumb. Song. So what's going to happen is, like we saw on Futurecast, the clouds are starting to build, and we'll see that happen this afternoon. Could we see an isolated flurry in some of these clouds? You're kind of seeing Futurecast pick up on that over Door County. Potentially. Is it going to be something that accumulates? No. The one thing that might happen tonight is see that lake effect band forming over the center axis of Lake Michigan? Most models are saying that this will brush up against the lakeshore. This particular model, this is our IBM in-house model, keeps it over Lake Michigan. If it does brush up against the lakeshore, is it going to bring in some significant accumulations? No. You might see a little dusting, and it'd be really reserved for those spots that are right along the immediate lakeshore. We're talking Kewaunee, Algoma, down to Two Creeks, Two Rivers, Manitowoc. I'm talking Sheboygan, where you kind of jet right out into Lake Michigan. That's their best chance for any light accumulations tonight. But overall, this should mainly stay over the lake. Tomorrow, we're looking at some sunshine in the morning, clouds for the afternoon. Could we see an isolated flurry or snow shower in the afternoon? Potentially, as a weak disturbance kind of tracks right through our state. Looking at Futurecast snowfall accumulations, not a lot. If we were to see anything, it'd be from Kewaunee down to Sheboygan, where you could pick up a few tenths of an inch, but that is pretty minimal in terms of accumulation. Forecast highs tomorrow, sunshine to clouds. High temperatures get a slight increase into the mid and upper teens. And if you want warmer temperatures, just wait until the weekend. Look at Saturday. Just a beautiful day for us. Mostly sunny skies, approaching our normal high in the mid to upper 20s. I want to check in to see is the last time we saw highs in the 20s. It's probably been a little while.
It's been quite a while, yeah. I mean, you put the stats together to see how long we were below freezing, and we were quite a ways up there.
Yeah, so the last time I had it yesterday, we were at 285 hours below zero. Now it's been almost 24 hours since then, so probably over 300 at this point. And based on our temperature trend, I don't see that. I see that continuing pretty well.
Long stretch.
Yeah. So we're continuing the high temperature trend below freezing. We hit 10 yesterday. I do think we get to the teens again today. And like I said, look at this. This is our average or high temperature trend over the next 10 days. I don't see us getting above freezing. Maybe sometime next week we try to get close to 32.
Right.
Because sometimes when we have to talk about is when we forecast temperatures is a lot of times models, as you get a little bit further away from where we're at, it trends towards what we call climatology or our normal temperatures. So sometimes these temperatures looking far out could be a little underdone. That's what a lot of models do is they don't have a lot of data to work with. So they just say they spit out where we should be for this time of year. So I wouldn't be shocked if one of those days, mid next week, we try to get up close to freezing, but I do think that run of below freezing temperatures does continue for a little while. Low temp trend over the next 10 days. At least tomorrow morning looks to be the last really frigid morning. We finally get back to near normal temperatures for the morning hours, which I was out early this morning at like 5 o'clock heading out to practice.
Right.
Oh, that was not fun.
No.
Like it woke me up. I was, running on lower amounts of sleep, but it woke me up. But it's just not fun. It just really hits you when you walk outside. So at least at least after Sunday morning, we're looking pretty good for those morning temps. 7-day forecast, not much to talk about either. A little bit of light snow Sunday night. We could see an inch of snow around that point, but nothing too major. The next chance for some snow looks to be on Thursdays late in the day. So that's something we'll be focusing on later in the forecast period. But overall, just pretty quiet weather here in Northeast Wisconsin. Do we want to take a break now, do national weather, and then
I think so.
Take another break after that? All right.
Yeah, that way we can run the games right to the end of the show.
Yeah. All right. We'll be right back with Storm Team 5 Plus. Welcome back to Storm Team 5 Plus. Let's go right into our national weather update, where there's actually a decent amount to talk about. National weather to focus on some cold, some snow, and hockey. I love hockey. Hockey. Stick and puck, boys.
Yep.
Cycle it deep. Shots on net. That kind
And
of stuff.
Gators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get ready.
I guess we can open right up with that.
Do we want to?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Don't make them wait. It's a great story.
So where is it on here? So
it'll be in clips, and then it's like 2 cam plus clip. Clip 1.
Video clips, and then 2 cam plus clip 1?
Yep.
Okay.
That should be
So I want to hear the context. Before we show it, what's the context of this?
So this is the first time I learned about it.
Yeah.
When it goes below freezing, gators can sense it. And they actually come to the surface, and they put their like nose above like the water.
Huh.
And they actually slow their heart rate down to 3 beats per minute.
3
so it's
beats?
like, it's like hibernation. Yeah.
Wow.
3 beats per minute. So somebody posted a video. This was in Texas, and it's literally a gator just frozen in the water. Yeah, look at it. It's just its nose sticking out. So that gator has a heart beating at 3 beats per minute. He's just chilling. That's it.
Oh, your camera's.
Oh, well, we never changed it, but that's okay.
Here, I got you. I got you, dog. I got you. That's cool. So, so is the water is it frozen? Is that because it looks like it's a little layer of ice?
Right. Yeah, and that's all it is. I mean, but that's enough. They're not used to it. So, yeah, kind of a cool thing I found online today, and I figured why not show everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. Good work there. So the reason why we're kind of talking about this is because that round of Arctic air that we just kind of got out of, or slowly getting out of, it's heading southward, and there's going to be spots to our south that you don't really see this type of cold that experience it over the next few days.
No.
Here's an interesting stat that Nathan found on good old social media earlier today. The high
and then I verified it. Look at that. That's so insane.
The high in Anchorage, Alaska on Saturday, 32. That'll be the same temp as Montgomery, Alabama. And the lows will be pretty similar as well. I think the big reason why is because we'll get a big arcing ridge that gets all the way up to Alaska, which 32 for them is pretty warm.
Yeah, for Anchorage, Alaska, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And then Alabama, I mean, that's like deep south. I think
and that's where the trough is, bowling down.
Look at the lows. It's going to be even colder at night there.
Yeah, which is really bizarre. Insane. And, you're seeing a ton of cold weather headlines. This is for over the next 24 hours. You can see that a lot of the South, like from Wichita down to Houston, over to the Panhandle of Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, dealing with some sort of cold weather headline. And then this is for the weekend. Most of Florida is under an extreme cold watch. We'll likely get up to an extreme cold warning sometime soon. This is for Saturday going into Sunday morning, and then I see them dropping below freezing again Sunday night into Monday. So they might have 2 days back-to-back of extreme cold criteria conditions. With for them is wind chills pushing the 0 to 10 range, which is for them is chilly.
Yeah, no, they're and people are like, oh, that's nothing, but you got to figure they're not used to that. Like that's enough to shut things down.
Yeah, and funny enough, when they're dealing with those cold temperatures, the NHL perfectly scripted a hockey game to be played outdoors in Tampa Bay. I'm a Bruins fan. It is the Bruins taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning at Raymond James Stadium, home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's actually not looking too bad. There's actually some earlier model runs that were showing some Gulf effect flurries. Have you heard that before?
I've heard of it, and this is like the first time I think I've really like focused on it because I saw something on it this morning. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Imagine Gulf effect flurries.
No.
Is your phone buzzing?
Yeah, that was mine. I silenced it. At least it didn't ring.
Who's calling
Star
you?
Wars.
Who's calling you?
It's the girlfriend.
She doesn't know you're on Storm Team 5 Plus.
She doesn't watch. No.
You gotta let her know that you're on Storm Team 5 Plus. This is very important information.
She watches Saturday night, but
she watches your Saturday night drama show.
Yeah, from time to time. Yeah.
But doesn't watch us.
It's fun because she's a nurse, so sometimes like I'll be on in like patients' rooms and stuff. She tells me, she's like, "Oh yeah, I saw you today for a few seconds." I was like, "Oh nice."
Is it when you were like, we do that wide shot at noon, and you're just sitting in the corner on the
probably that. Yeah, that's the highlight there.
That's a huge highlight. Anyway, let's get back to the forecast. It's going to be a cloudy start to the day, but looks like we'll see sunshine over to clear skies for the afternoon and evening. High temperature on Sunday in Tampa, 48 degrees. Puck drop temperature at 6:30 Eastern, 43. Look at that average high, though, 72 degrees. They're running, doing the math, almost 30 degrees below normal for this time of year.
Yeah.
So that's not going to be fun.
No, they're check on your friends in Florida. They're having a time.
Yeah, check on Florida man.
Yeah.
That Florida man might be running wild this weekend.
Right. Benji came here because he was like, I'm gonna go up there. Then he sent the cold back down.
Yeah. So that's Benji's fault, not us. Benji's fault.
On you, Benji.
So the other story is another potential winter storm for the East Coast, and this one's going to be a little interesting. We as meteorologists, you're going to hear it a lot on social media. If you follow Mets or meteorologists across the country, especially on the East Coast, talk about what's called a bomb cyclone. What is that? Well, it usually happens in hurricanes where the central pressure drops 24 millibars in 24 hours. What's also going to happen in this winter storm as well. A deepening area low pressure will form off the Carolinas on Saturday, and it will continue to strengthen overnight. But it looks like this one will take a path not favorable for big time snow for at least my neck of the woods in Rhode Island, Southeast Mass. Here's the European model. This one has been a little bit more bullish on more of an inside runner bringing some snow to Southeast Mass. And here's kind of the breakdown. It looks like we'll have some snow ongoing for South Carolina, North Carolina, into Virginia. But then watch as we push this forward in time, it will increase in strength. You can kind of see that in what's called those black lines. Those are called isobars, or lines of equal pressure. As they get closer and closer, that's that area low pressure becoming a lot stronger. We certainly could have some blizzard-like conditions out on Cape Cod and the islands. But here's Sunday afternoon. Looks like this model is saying that we'll have snow ongoing for at least Worcester over to Boston, over to the Cape, Rhode Island, and at least central and eastern Connecticut. And then the system will pull away overnight Sunday into early Monday morning. That's the European. Here's the GFS model. Similar setup, at least bringing some snow for the Carolinas, but it starts to take a little bit more of an easterly track, just barely clipping Southeast Mass for snow on Sunday, and then exits out of there over the end of Sunday into Monday. So the snowfall probability, this is at least 4 inches of snow from the European. Looks like like I said, it's more of an inside runner, bringing a chance for some accumulating snow from Boston down to Providence over to the Cape Cod and Islands area. The GFS, no, nothing from my neck of the woods, but a decent snow event for eastern North Carolina. So we'll see how that all shakes out. All right, we got about 10 minutes left, so we want to get through this. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back, and we'll have fun with our new segments, or one of our new segments, and then we'll do some forecast viewed. All right, stay tuned. All right, get your guessing caps on because it's time.
It's time. Or as Arthur says on our morning floor group, it's TV time. Yeah, I got to clip that and send that to him now.
Yeah, right. So we came up with a segment called Forecast the Facts. So I kind of have been seeing this trend on social media where you're given 10 locations or players or states, whatnot, and you have to guess which one is true. And you can't just guess it right off the top. You're trying to eliminate all of them, and then you're trying to whittle it down until the end. So if I get the correct answer within the first few, I actually got it wrong because I want to wait all the way until the end. I'm trying to eliminate them until we get to the end. Yeah. So Nathan's first one for me is, which U.S. state is the Beehive state? Well, first of all, I'm going to eliminate Vermont because that is not true.
You know what Vermont is? I'm horrible at remembering these.
No,
so I don't even know either.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Definitely not Maine. That's for sure. Oregon. We'll come back to that one. I'm going to eliminate Ohio. Is that so you have to tell me if I'm getting these right. So Vermont,
so it's not Vermont,
okay.
Ohio, or Maine.
Okay.
You got those right.
I'm going to eliminate Indiana. It's because it's the Hoosier state.
Yep, you can eliminate that one.
I'm going to eliminate Colorado because I think that's the Keystone State.
Yep.
Um, hmm. Kansas, no. I don't think there's a lot of beehives in Kansas, so no.
Yep, that's correct.
So I'm down to what? California, Louisiana, and Utah? Or did I
Yep, California, Louisiana, Utah, and you said you'd come back to Oregon.
Okay. I'm gonna eliminate Louisiana.
Yep, you can eliminate Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have Oregon. What'd you say? California,
Yep.
Oregon, or Utah?
I want to eliminate Utah, but I don't know because when I went to Utah, I thought it was a lot of mountains.
Right.
I'm gonna eliminate. This is a tough one. I'm gonna eliminate California here.
Okay, that's correct.
Okay, so it's down to Utah and Oregon. Two that you don't know. I'm gonna say Oregon is the beehive state.
That is incorrect.
No!
It is Utah.
Wow. Do you know why?
Yeah, so I pulled that up. So the beehive symbolizes hard work, industry, and cooperation of early Mormon settlers who aimed to build a thriving community in a harsh, arid environment.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
I like that. Which of these foods is botanically classified?
This one is so insane. As a berry. This one threw me through a loop.
Okay. So I'm going to eliminate apple first.
Okay. Yep, that's correct.
I'm going to eliminate pineapple.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to eliminate grape.
Correct.
Okay.
You're on a roll.
I'm going to eliminate pear.
Correct.
I'm going to eliminate peach.
Correct.
I'm going to eliminate banana. No, what?
A banana is botanically classified as a berry.
What?
And a strawberry is not.
What?
Right.
It was probably one of those cases where I was like, okay.
It's a very sciencey answer. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
So they develop from a single flower with one ovary, and they have a fleshy interior and contain seeds, which botanically classifies it as a berry.
Wow. I learn something new every day.
Strawberries out, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting, right?
So here's mine.
Okay.
Which location has seen the most snow this season?
Ooh.
You can see the
wow.
Yeah.
I know it's not Albany.
Correct. That is number.
Syracuse has had a lot of snow.
That is that is the 8th fewest for Albany.
Okay. I'm gonna eliminate Utah. Park City, Utah.
Park City, Utah. That's actually the least on the list. 24.9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Marquette, Michigan. I'm gonna eliminate that.
You are pushing it close. That is actually number 3 on the list.
Alta, Utah. I'm also going to eliminate. Not liking Utah today.
That one is you're safe. 97.5.
Ooh, Mount Washington, I know gets a ton of snow, so I'm gonna come back to that.
Okay.
Mount Rainier, I'm gonna eliminate that.
That's number 1. 197.7 inches of snow this year.
Wow. See, I was holding pretty positive with Mount Washington being the answer there.
Yeah. That is they're actually number 2 on the list at 167.6.
Okay. Yeah, see, I was so confident when I saw Mount Washington. I was like, it's definitely that one. That's why I eliminated that. Huh. Interesting.
I didn't write down my next one. I know the answer to this one, so I can just kind of wait. So, most receiving yards in Packers history. Time to test your Packers history.
Ooh.
So, who do you think has the most passing yards or receiving yards?
Receiving yards. I think I know this one.
Okay.
I know it's not Don Hudson, Randall Cobb. I'm pretty sure it's Donald Driver, isn't it?
Yeah. That's right. But you have to eliminate them.
Okay, so I'll eliminate. Sorry, I knew that one.
We're running low on time, so we want to get to forecast feud. So I'll give you that one. Yes, it is Donald Driver.
Yeah, because I think he's the only one who's over 10,000.
Yes, he is.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
this is a fun one. So we have a new graphic that I kind of put together.
I like
here.
this. This is good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up the wizard. You should probably minimize the tab.
Yes,
I
will minimize here. Yep, go for it.
Sweet. So first question that we're gonna have for you is name something people think that they are. Hold on. When I opened up the wizard, it decided to cover the question for me. That they think they are experts on after watching the weather.
I'm gonna say talking about fronts.
Let's see. That's
Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like this.
Okay, so that's a little specific. I'm going to give you I'll give you storm timing on that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
But yeah, be a little less specific. It's like for the general public.
Okay.
And we asked AI these questions. So
how about snow/rain amounts?
Yeah, that is the number one answer at
Let's
snow
go.
totals. Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. So I have 1 and 3 right now. I'm gonna say temperatures.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that one. Feel like temperatures.
Okay.
Was an answer on here. That was your number 5 answer.
Okay. I'm gonna say spelling, like pronunciation of counties.
Ooh, that's a good answer, but I don't think that
was
on here.
Wow. Okay.
Nope.
What else is there? After watching the weather, how about dress code? Like, suits, all that?
Nope.
Wow. So I'm on 2 X's. Okay.
Yep, 2 X's.
Oh, okay. So we got snow total, storm timing, feel like temperature. How about sky conditions?
Let's see. I'll give.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I'll give you. Fine. I'll give you rain chances.
Oh, okay. So I'm really overthinking this.
Yes, definitely. Just keep it generic.
Okay. How about winds? Wind speed.
That would be a no.
Okay. I want to see these. All right, go from the bottom.
So you want me to start from the bottom? Okay, that's good. Now this one I would put much higher up, but again, we get these from AI because I'm not actually going out and asking people questions.
You should.
That's a great way to use my time. They'll love it if I do that on the clock.
Yeah, right.
So the bottom answer was actually climate change.
Okay.
Yeah, which is a lot of people do think they're experts on climate change after watching the weather. Then we have school closures right after that. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
And then we have, this is a prime one. I feel like around here you'll definitely see a lot too.
Yep.
Lake effect snow.
Oh wow! I didn't think about that.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, oh, it's because of lake.
So you have 20 seconds, by the way.
So here I'll just uncover all of them.
Yeah.
We have radar reading as well as road conditions.
Okay, good one. All right, so we have 3 more. We'll save them for next week. Thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday.